Hey there, everyone. Welcome. It's Tuesday, November 18th. It's time for your weekly Facebook Live. And I think I had everything in the right place. All right. While you guys are getting notified that I am live, I'm just going to, first of all, mute my computer. And I'm just going to jump onto Facebook and make sure that I am indeed live. Let's see. In the right spot and all the good things. Here we go, Facebook. And, okay, awesome. Yay. That's always nice. Okay, so I want to let you know that this is going on for the month of November. Stampin' Up! Has challenged demonstrators to sell at least 10 kits, and then we earn a free pack of designer paper. And so that's fun, right? So you guys that help me earn the pack of paper are going to get a link to a private Zoom gathering, and where we will make our kits, whatever kit you decide to buy. And it can either be one of the card making kits or the scrapbooking kit. Paper Pumpkin does not count. That's a prepaid subscription. So it has to be a kit that you can just purchase. And so that'll be lots of fun. Let me show you. And still doing that. Trying to connect. Okay, let's move that off for just a second. Club Create uses Cheers and Sips, so you're going to get a half a pack of the paper, the bolt of the ribbon, which I still have a couple of spots left. This ribbon's out of stock until like February, but I have a couple more kits, and then I'll have to cut it off because I don't have any more ribbon and I can't get any more. You're going to get the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems, and then let me show you the 4 cards. You're going to make 2 of each, and it's not necessarily you don't necessarily have to have the Cheers and Sips stamp set. You could use whatever sentiments that you want. This is all hand cut from the paper. So there's this one, and then the layers and the card bases and the die cuts are done for you. Here you'll get the 2 die cuts there, and your layer. You'll cut your own paper. Again, the label and this label are going to be cut for you, and these I just cut from the paper. And then the fun fold, I like this one. The only thing that I used the die stamped and then die cut was the umbrella. So you could either leave off the umbrella of your drink, or you could cut out one of the drinks that had little umbrella if you wanted, if you didn't have the set. So don't let it deter you from signing up just because you don't have this set. So you're going to make 2 of each. Comes with envelopes. It's a $45 monthly subscription. And if you want to sign up for just 1 month, it's $49. And there's a link in the featured section here on Facebook. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, the link is in the description below. Also, please make sure on Facebook that you're following me, and on YouTube, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would so appreciate it. Okay, so we've got a lot to get through, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is my November Christmas card class, and this is just the first one that I grabbed. I'm going to go first. I've already colored these rhinestones with my Stampin' Blend. I'm using the dark real red. You want to use the bullet tip, and I'm just going to go ahead and color these again because I want them to be a little dark, but it takes a hot minute for them to dry. So I'm using 7 of them. So fun. So you can color any of our embellishments with our blends, depending on what color they are to start with. But so we need to let those dry a little bit. So those are off in the corner to dry for a minute. And we've got our card base is Old Olive. So if you're attending the class in person and you want to be surprised, don't watch. Otherwise, I don't have any kits left, but you can purchase the PDF inspiration sheet that comes along with this video and the measurements and supplies used. So let's start with a little bit of blending. I've embossed this piece of basic white with the traditional wreath 3D embossing folder. And we're going to take a little bit of Old Olive and a blending brush. And you can do as much or as little as you want, but I just want to be able to bring out that beautiful 3D embossing. So you're just going to brush on your ink like that. Okay. Might as well do our stamping while we're here. Let's see. Done with Old Olive, I think. I'm going to grab Real Red, and we're using the Wishing You Joy, although you can use any sentiment set that you want. I'm using four different sets, but they are all just sentiment. I've signed up for this. Yes, Gail, you're getting the class to go. And hello, hi, how are you? You have this class to go. So here's your video tutorial, my friend. All right. So like I said, all of the sets that I'm using are just different sentiment sets. So if you don't have everything that I have, it's okay. You just use what you have. And this says, this is for the inside. May your Christmas be bright. Okay. I've got my chamois over here. This is also going to, it's my test run for in-person class that I have everything. All right, and then I'm going to take the Wishing You Joy, and this will be pre-cut in your packet. And we're going to angle this right edge. There's something, it looks like it's torn. Well, we'll just, it's got the little bumps on it from when you cut the paper. The back side of it gets, you just take your bone folder and smooth that out. I'm going to angle the right edge, and then we'll trim the, okay, I'm going to have to stand up. Let's see. We'll trim the left edge as we need to. So I'm going to try to get that in the middle. So last Christmas card class of the year, and I had quite a few things that I hadn't used yet, and I just really wanted to. So this month is a little hodgepodge of a few different things, but I made sure that nothing was dependent upon like a stamp and a die. So, okay, so we have those. All right, where is my sample? All right, so, oh, I didn't even show you the sample. Here's the card. Cute, huh? Okay, so let's see if we can do some liquid glue today. I had my craft fair over the weekend, and so I've been crafting pretty hard for the last couple of weeks, and my wrist and my hand are bothering me a little bit. And I think that it's just because I've been using it so much. So hopefully that's the case. I'm getting my left wrist, I'm having that surgery in December on the 16th. So I'm going to work, I'm going to try to do my best to get you guys some pre-recorded content scheduled, but the last 2 weeks of the year might just be, might not be any videos or anything. So we'll just have to see what we're doing. I don't really want to say a whole lot because I don't know a whole lot, but there's some things going on with my dad, and that will also determine my availability for going live too. So if you're the praying kind, please say some prayers for my daddy. Okay, and then this goes on the inside. All right, now I'm going to take my snips or your scissors or whatever you have, and I'm just going to angle the edge or the end of it like that. And then I do want to kind of trim this down. I didn't want you to have to fight with putting your sentiment on your piece, so I gave you a piece that was a little bit larger than what you might need. And we're going to take dimensionals on the back there. I have my next What Not auction scheduled for Friday the 21st at 6:30 p.m. So I'll make sure to put a link to that in the featured section here on YouTube. I mean on Facebook, and then it'll also be in the YouTube video description. Okay, so now we have, where did my ribbon go? Oh, here we go. So this is the Real Red Shiny Ribbon. And so I'm just going to tie a bow. And then it's only shiny on one side, so you have to kind of twist it. Either that, or you know what? When you only have a one-sided ribbon, it's easy. Remember how we used to tie our shoes, or how we learned to tie our shoes? So you're going to do your bunny ears. And then that way you don't have to worry about twisting. And then that way the shiny part is visible. Well, it's supposed to be. What did I do? Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, wait. We're doing bunny ears, darling. Yeah. And then it's supposed to be... There we go. Okay. I twisted it. I'm used to having to twist it. Anyway, so if you do the little bunny loops or bunny ears, then you don't have to try to twist the tail to have the right side facing out. I hope that made sense. So now you've got all the shiny is showing. Okay, and then I hate to say it, but it's a little big. So we'll just shorten it a little. Okay. There we go. Okay, make sure it's how you want it. And then I'm just gonna bring my tails together like this. And try to hold them together. There we go. And then just snip them. And then that way they're pretty much the same length. And they're both going in the right direction. Okay, so glue dot. So these are also aimed to be pretty quick and simple, easy to produce. A little bit of die cutting in the beginning. I still have my tails too long, so we'll just trim a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to add our rhinestones. Grab my take your pick tool. These are dry now. You just want to be careful though that the ink is not coming off on your hand, which it's not, so they're dry. Okay, and I wanted to put a bunch, like, you know, the berries on the wreath. But you can do however you want. And if you have, we had red rhinestones back in the day, you could use those if that's what you have. Or you can just color your regular rhinestones. There we go. Okay. Those need to go to class, so those go over there. All right. Okay, so there's card number 1. Let me know what you think of that one. And now, yay for me, I got 2 more Christmas cards. Okay, next up, you're going to be making, there's 2 different versions, but it's the same layout. So we're using the traditional labels with the traditional labels dies. Remember, everything's cut for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Again, another greeting set. And here's the card. Let me show you the card. This is the one that I'm going to make for you on camera. This is the other one that you're going to get in your kit. So it's the exact same layout. All you're going to do is your stamping. And then here's a different version just with the greeting. But the label's the same. And all of the cuts and everything are the same. Thank you, Gail. I'm glad you like it. So this is just an extra that I wanted to be able to show you. But these are the 2 that'll be in your kit. So the directions are exactly the same. It's just the stamping that's different. But we're going to go ahead and make this one. So I have my packet. You can't order any more of those gems. I really wanted to include the red. I really wanted to make this one for class, but I didn't have enough of the gold gems, and you can't make them. But if you want to take a screenshot, if you have those gems or you wanted to use something else, there you go. There's another idea. Okay. So this is all I have left. So I'm going to make it last through class. And to go, people, I think I have enough for you. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp first. This is another quick and easy. So I went ahead and put the Merry is one stamp and Bright is the second stamp. And I just put them on this block at the same time. I laid them down on my label to make sure that they would fit. And we're going to stand up. Let's see. Try to hopefully get that to where it looks centered. It's a dark ink, so you really want to make sure, give it a second to let that ink soak in. I love Secret Sea. Now, if you're a demonstrator, Gail's a demonstrator, we're part of the same team. Today was an exciting day. Did you place a pre-order? Demonstrators are allowed to, as of today, to pre-order from the January through April 2026 mini catalog and the new online exclusives that are coming out. So I got a little bit of each. I got some things for Valentine's Day. I got a couple things that I want to use for club. And there's some super fun Easter stuff. Oh my gosh, there's a sheep stamp set with a coordinating punch, like a build your little sheep body. So cute. That's gonna sell out, I'm predicting. So I went ahead and got that on my first order. And if you are a demonstrator doing your pre-order, don't forget to add your catalog to your cart. Stampin' Up gives you one free catalog, but you have to add it to your cart. And you can also order catalogs, 8 packs of catalogs. Okay, so this is going to go down like this, and then this is going to go down flat as well, because we're going to pop up that sentiment a couple of times. And is this directional? I don't think so, but nope, I'm going to go this way. And it's got quite a big border around. Pool Party and Real Red is one of my favorite combinations for Christmas. It usually comes around in some sort of a snowman set. But they have it here. This is Pool Party and Real Red. They mixed in that Secret Sea, and it's just, I just love the color combination. Okay, so you're going to have about 7 inches of ribbon. Now here I did 2 different strips, but I'm going to show you. Hey, Lena. Thanks for joining. I'm going to take some, you could use Tear and Tape, or I'm going to take some Stampin' Seal Plus and just run it kind of diagonal. And then make like the cancer awareness ribbon, but don't cross it. I mean, I guess you could cross it. Doesn't matter if you do cross it. But I didn't really care for what this looked like. But it's up to you. If you like it, if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But we're going to make this one like this. But because the ribbon's only one-sided, you can't really twist it. So I did just the two. Actually, I had it like this and I cut it. So there it is if you have the two strips. Here it is for with it folded. Okay, so lots of dimensionals. I'll use those later, but I did make sure to grab a new sheet. Okay, and then this is going to get dimensionals. Come on. Okay, so trying to see. I'm going to put this one off. Well, yeah. So this one's off up like this because of where the bigger poinsettias were. So I think this one I'm going to kind of go down and off to the left a little bit. So it'll just depend on how your paper's cut, where you want to lay your label, whatever part you want to be shown. And then this will go on top. Make sure that's straight. Okay. And then I took the Pool Party colored gems and let's see. Yeah, they don't really like the putty, so we'll just use the pokey part. And then I'm going to put the little one down at the bottom just because I put it so far down. Maybe we'll just put it up there. There we go. Okay. So this is one of the cards that'll be in your kit. And then this is the second card. It's made the exact same way. I just used these are two different stamps. So I just stamped the Christmas in red first, and then I stamped the Merry in Old Olive. Okay, so there's that one. Let me know what you think of that one. I'm going to put these in a pile so that maybe I'll remember to show them at the end. And then don't forget, here's another sample of using the same layout. It's beautiful DSP. I'm so glad it came back in stock, so I was able to just really use it. Okay. So next up, here we go. And I've got my stamps, and we're using A Little Cheer is the name of the stamp set, and we're using the little punch for the star. And I didn't feel like it didn't need bling. It already has so much on there. Okay. So, oh, and I already stamped my sentiment. Okay, well, I didn't stamp the inside. This one is stamped on the inside. Okay, well, you're going to have a strip. This is a 1/4 inch. I'm so glad you like them. You'll have a 1/4 inch strip, and then it'll be a little longer than you need, so you can just decide how long you want yours to be. So let's go ahead and stamp the inside. I've got my black ink pad, my Memento. And it says, sending a little cheer. And I'm going to pull it down just a smidge. Are you talking about the black and white one, Lena? Or the Traditions of Christmas? You love this DSP or you love this DSP? All right, let's clean this off and put that back over here. Oh, got my piles for class on Saturday. I've already punched my star. It comes the Christmas, oh, it's called a Little Cheer. It has this little bitty punch pack. Has a stocking, a tree, and a star. Yeah. So it comes in a bundle with these 3 punches. Aren't they cute? It's an online exclusive. Keeping out the star because that's what we're using tomorrow. Go back in here. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we'll let that dry just a minute. I'm sure it probably already is, but okay. All right, so let's use some tape runner for this. Where did my, so if your tape stops putting out the tape, instead of using your finger, because you have oils and, like, I don't know, I always have lotion on. It can get on the little, it's just not the best for the runner. So light pressure, but if it stops running like the tone mat to get it started again, and it works every time. All right, so this is gonna go here. Okay, and then we've got, so we have the white base, but then there's also a white layer here. Okay, so this is going to go down on the white layer at the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of try to line it up in that corner, and then just kind of lay it down to go all the way across. Oh, I actually did pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to take, so you'll have some of this black and gold twine, and I'm just going to put a little in the center, and I'm going to hook it in the front. And just wrap it around twice. And you could, if you wanted to save on your twine, you could just wrap 2 different strips around and just hook them to the back. I've got plenty of this twine, so, and we're going to use it in class anyway, so there we go. Okay, and then this is going to go down onto our card. And maybe we'll put a little right there. Okay, so did I score it? I know I scored it, but did I fold it? I don't think so. All right. And so your DSP goes at the bottom. And are you in SA? Or are you at home, my friend? Lena. Okay, now this is going to get dimensionals. You can use black ones if you have it, but you're putting it onto white, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use the white and load this up. I thought that that had come off. It took the whole backing off. My hand is starting to cramp. Okay. So, let me see if I'm going to take your pick tool and just poke those out. Okay, this one's going to get glue dot. So let's just put that on there before I lose it. So there's that. And then this is going to go It's going to hang over the DSP a little bit, and it's going, that's why I didn't put any dimensionals on the middle, because it's going to go over that twine. So then I'm just going to try to center it like that. And then we're going to grab some baby dimensionals, get some little minis here. And let's see. These fit perfect on the back of a 1/4 inch strip. If you don't have them, just use your edges from your big ones, or cut your big ones in half. And then I'm gonna put another one here because this is where my star is gonna go. And let's see, like that. And then before I put it down, I'm gonna cut it. Let's see. Maybe cut it from the front so you don't cut your star. There we go. Okay, and then gotta get these off. And then this is gonna go, I wanna get it straight, so I'm gonna turn mine a little bit. And I'm gonna go almost to the edge. I could have gone, I wonder, should I go this way? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like this. That way it doesn't cover up the tree, but I do want it to kind of go right up to the tree. Like that. Yeah, so it depends on what your paper is. I mean, the paper just gets cut, so they're not all gonna be the same. And you're gonna make 2 of the same. Of this one, both of them are the same, and this one they're the same. So then the next card are different. Using the same set of products, it's just different papers. I think it's a little crooked. Is it crooked? Yeah. There, I think that's better. Who knows? Okay, we're just gonna leave it. It might be a little crooked, but I did my best. So there we go. So there's card number 3. Oh, nice. Okay, I never know. It's hard to keep up with everybody. I have a hard time keeping up with myself. Okay, so here's the first one. We're using the Jolly Delivery stamp set. Again, remember, these are all just greetings. If you got the kit, because you can just use whatever greetings that you have. Stampin' Up! Quit carrying vanilla envelopes, so that's okay, right? You're gonna get white because that's what we have. So, Very Vanilla cardstock, because they gave us a whole bunch of papers that have Very Vanilla in them. So, let's grab, I'm gonna keep using this. All right, and then this is just going to go down onto your Poppy Parade. And this is why I really like to use liquid glue, because I didn't get that where I wanted it, and I wasn't able to kind of slide it into place. There we go, that's better. Okay. And then this is going to go down flat, because everything else is going to get popped up. Where's my silicone? You gotta have your silicone if you're using the tape runners. Okay, and again with the big border. Oh, these are cut. Oh, that's weird of me to cut them like that, but okay. I normally do top folding, but these must have already been cut, or I don't know. Okay, so you're going to have a variation of little cutouts. So you'll have an animal. See here that, what is that, a golden retriever? And then this is a I don't know. Is that a Rottweiler or a Beethoven dog? I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna have your little dude, and we're gonna take and put your circle onto your circle like that. Let's should have done our stamping. Okay, let's grab. This one says, oh, that's not even the right one. I got the wrong stack. Okay, this one says Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up again. This is one of the reasons I love photopolymer. Hopefully my head doesn't get in the way. There we go. Let that soak in a minute. Okay. Pretty stinking good. Okay. We'll close that. We're going to use it again on the next one. But okay, so this is going to get, everything's going to get dimensionals now. Or not. You build your card how you want it. I'm putting dimensionals on everything. It costs more to mail them, but that's okay. This will take 3, okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the circle on there, and then we'll build with the little, I guess it's a mailbox. Get this off of there. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? We're gonna put this on here. It's gonna hang off the edge a little bit, and you just want to make sure that you've got enough room to where you have your sentiment how you like it, like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on. Like this. And so this is going to go here behind him. Like, he's a little big, but a little bigger than the other one, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah. So I know that I need maybe a little bit of liquid glue. Can kind of put him down a little, put this up a little, however you like, depending on what you get. I mean, this suite of paper, the pack of paper came with a whole bunch of cutouts, and so not everybody is going to get the same cutouts. All right, and then you guys are going to have to excuse me for 1 second. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm coming. I'm so sorry. Oh, if I hadn't gone and answered the door, maintenance was just going to come in anyway. So I was having to tell them to please come back. Okay. Thankful that they showed up, but they were, anyway. So sorry. I'm here. Okay, so I don't need it on the feet or on his little nose, so we'll just get some on there like that. I think is good. And let's, come on, get these off. So cute. Maybe I should have put my sentiment up a little higher. I'm just going to leave it because I think it's probably stuck now. And then we're going to put the little postage stamp. I probably also should have flip-flopped. Can we take it off? Let's see. 1, 2. I really want it on the other side. All right, and then it did rip right there, but we're going to put a little gem or something. We'll cover it up. I just want to scoot it over like this. Yeah. I just like it better. Design change. Just if you kind of twist rather than pull. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so the biggest loss is a dimensional, and I don't care about that. Okay. Okay. Like, changed my mind. We're just gonna, I know, I just wasted those, but I'm gonna be so much happier the other way. I know, and it keeps saying, trying to reconnect, and I don't understand. Okay, there we go. So we just kind of flip-flopped it from the other one. Okay, and then this guy, you know what? He'll just go right there where I made my boo-boo. Okay, now we've got the deer dots, and I had to order some more of these. Thankfully, they were in stock, so I was able to get some for class. And I take your pick tool. And I just love all the fun colors. So we're going to use green. And we'll use the petal pink. And the pool party. Just going to go up there. So, should I have moved? No, you know what? I'm not going to. There we go. All right, so there's the last set of cards. So here, well, this is the third one, right? And then the other one is going to go together just as quick. So here's the last one. So you're going to get either the black bear or the brown bear, because you're going to get one bear and one dog. I was able to do that. Okay, so let's stamp really quickly. So quick and easy, right? And my stamp is right here. Hoping this Christmas is the most magical yet. And pull that down. There we go. Okay. So if you guys are, if you're on my email list, I didn't get one sent out this morning, sorry, but that's going to be the best place if you're, well, Facebook or email. Some of you are on a private messaging, my VIP messaging group. So however you get notifications from me. I will be letting you know what's going on. And like I said, with my dad, and I'm having surgery in December. No, I am going to try, because that's important to me to be giving you guys content. Okay, so pay attention, darling. This time it's going to go this way. So we're going to set it up like this. Okay. And the bear fits on the whole circle, so we can put dimensionals on the whole thing. It might have been better to build if you get that big black dog, it might have been easier to put the dimensionals and stuff on him with the circle wasn't already attached. It would have been easier to tell where to put them. So this is also going to get dimensionals. I told you there was a lot of dimensionals on these cards. And let's not put those on there yet. Oh, but we can put them on here. Okay, we'll see. All right, so, and if you don't want to put the dimensionals, you don't have to. Just lay your circle down flat and then pop up your bear, or not. Okay, so he's going this way, so we're going to go, I want to make sure I get whatever that is on my circle covered up. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. I'm going to do a little glue in that little corner of our circle, to where that goes, right there. Okay, and then, so you'll just have to play around with it depending on what little cutout you get. And then this one might actually, oh, gosh, I should have lifted it up. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do, oh, what should I do? Well, some people are getting this exact one, so hold on. I want to show you what to do with it. Gosh. I thought I had it in the right position, but those envelopes are kind of big. Okay, so we're just, ripping the card apart. It's okay. All right, so we'll just put it back on there. No big deal. No harm done. And maybe we'll press it from the back. Okay, now we've got room, there we go, to go like that and that. And that looks pretty cute. Okay, so a little glue dot in the corner there and in the corner there. And then everybody else gets a couple dimensionals. I think there and there. We'll see. It's probably fine, but I do an excess of dimensionals. I'm kind of known for that. I want to make sure there's a lot on there. Oh my gosh, that looks cute. And then I'm going to stick one right up underneath there. I'm going to grab a little one. Let's take the backing off, and then come on. I've got glue on my fingers now, of course. So then this can just slide, and it'll catch both of those right there. Okay, so cute. So cute. All right, now more of our deer dots. Thank you, thank you. So glad you like it. Okay, this is, come on, darling. You can do better. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to need a glue dot. Yeah, because it didn't. I moved it before it had a chance to grab. Okay, so let's go. This I think I can use. Let's do the Poppy Parade and a blue. Poppy Parade, Pool Party, and Petal Pink. Kind of up there. So cute. Okay. All right, now let me bring back, let me clear some, I know you guys can't see it, but I don't have room. Okay, so we did this one. So whichever version you get, you'll have one or the other. And then here's the second set of that. You'll have one of the class, and then you're going to make 2 of this. And you're going to make 2 of this one. And then you're going to make this one and this one. So there's your November card class. For those of you that are joining me, I will see you on Saturday at 1 o'clock. And if you got it to go, I'm either mailing it to you or we've made other arrangements. So, yeah, and then you will get emailed this video, and you're going to get emailed the inspiration sheet. So if you do want to purchase just the PDF, there's an option for that too. You can just message me. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them. I had so much fun playing around with the 4 different sets and all the pretty papers. And I'm so glad that I was able to kind of use a few different things that I hadn't used yet. And because my time is running short because we're running out of time. Yeah, so I was really glad that I got to play with and use a whole bunch of different items. But like I said, all you need is a sentiment set. So don't worry if you don't have all of these different ones that I used. They all just use a sentiment. Everything else is done for you. So as far as I know, I will be here on Tuesday. I will do that, my friend. And I'm going to put into the featured section here on Facebook, my Whatnot. My next auction is Friday, November 21st at 6:30. I'm also going to schedule one for Sunday, the 23rd. It's my husband's birthday, but he just wants to go out to eat, and then he said I could do whatever I wanted. So I'll do an auction on Sunday also. It's probably going to be with some different things. Some Dollar Tree, crafting, Hobby Lobby, different crafting supplies other than Stampin' Up. So I'll let you guys know what time that is. But go or click the link in for Whatnot. Follow me on Whatnot. Grab your $15 credit. And make sure you bookmark my show. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.